Hello, I'm making this video regarding these supplements or lab-made what do you say drugs or not drugs but medication supplements, like amino acids and protein powder, things like that. I've tested them before too, but I don't know why I forget after a few months or few years, and then I try them again after a few years, and they start to cause this problem which I tend to ignore or forget. But when I started taking these supplements, the problems start, and it's really big problem. I'm sure a lot of men or women out there, a lot of people experience these problems. You see these things called, I'm sure it's probably other things too, but I bought this recently. I bought these four things: L-arginine powder, tyrosine powder for my thyroid, and this is chicken brawn protein powder, and amino acids, complete amino acids capsules that have powder inside those capsules. So I've been taking these for these L-arginine and tyrosine. I've been taking for a month, and I didn't take them as much. I've just taken a little bit of them, but the problem started to occur at a small scale. I didn't realize it was that big, but recently I got these amino acids and protein powder, and I took the protein powder a few times, two times I think, and then I put them aside for future use. But I kept taking these amino acids for past 4 or 5 days. Let me tell you, this right here, never take these things. This is, I mean, they may do some benefit, but in long run, or some people like me who are more sensitive, in short run, they cause a hormonal problem. They cause a neuron problem. They probably cause other problems too. And as a result, I experienced severe muscle cramps, mostly at night. I mean, in my below my knees is probably where there is less blood flow at night while we sleep. So very bad muscle cramps at night. I mean, I couldn't, I my legs, if I'm bending my legs, they lock at that position with muscle cramps so bad I cannot make the leg straight. It's very painful. At other times, my leg is straight and muscle cramps happen, and my ankle turns down, my toes turn down, and the calf muscle pulls up, and it's very painful. So, my advice to anybody, especially young people, is avoid these things. These are not natural, these are lab made. They have, they have, excuse me, one thing is more than the other thing, which we never find in a natural food. You see, these are the amino acids in quantity we get per four capsules. But in natural foods, we probably don't find this, or we find other other elements in natural food which doesn't cause for these things to manipulate our body's natural immune system or something happens. I don't know what happens inside our body. Nobody knows what happens inside, but they cause, they're negative. I mean, they're just not good. That's what I will say. Now, this is not the first time I experienced this. I experienced like this for since high school, past 10, 15, 20 years. But I keep trying them. I forget to not to try it, and I keep trying them every few years. I think last time I tried was 2 years ago, and same thing happened. But then I bought them again this month, and then same thing happened. Good thing Amazon gave me a full credit back. They're like, I spent $25 plus tax on it. And same thing goes with this. Even though it's made from chicken bones, natural chicken bone, I don't know what else they put in there. Other ingredients has none. So, not sure. But maybe they cause a problem because they're over processed food, you know. They have to go through a lot of process, and all the good things is destroyed in the fire in the processing, like, I mean, how do they make powder out of, you know bone broth? It's it's not like they make powder out of the bones, right? They probably boil the bones for 12 hours, 10 hours, whatever, and then dry that thing and make powder out of that, something like that. So it's a long process. So it's not, I don't know, it's not natural compared to just taking bone powder. I mean, if they sold bone powder straight up, just bone powder, that probably is different than processing all that. Or just eating chicken meat is probably better. I think natural food is the best. These things I tried, the L-arginine, it opens my veins, blood flow and stuff. But I didn't take as much. I took just like few pinches in a like glass of water. Same thing with L-tyrosine. I tested for my thyroid because I have thyroid problem, and they didn't cause a big problem for muscles like cramps and stuff. I've been taking this for a month. The other two just showed up within few days. Last night it was very bad cramp. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say in this video. Hopefully this video will help some people who take all these things. I think these things should be banned. This laboratory stuff, all these drugs, over the counter drugs, it's not natural, it's just junk. I mean, it ruins our health, immune system, the muscle cells, bone cells, blood cells, whatever. Maybe, the nerves. It, I mean, modern life is fucked up. Natural food is the best thing, and that too organic. Nowadays, even the natural food is not pure. They put so many things in it, chemicals and GMO and this and that. Hard to find natural food in America. Nothing is natural these days. But natural food is the best thing. Anyways, I will end the video here. Hopefully this video will help some people. Whoever wants to watch it on YouTube, I'll put it up there. Thanks again and take care.